Hello Libra, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 16th to the 22nd. So happy birthday still to you guys who are celebrating this week. So let's see what's going on for you guys, all right? For the Libras, please, I'm going to pull the cards out first and we'll talk about it. But the other air signs have been having love readings, so I wonder if you guys will have the same or not. So let's see. All right, for Libra, please. Ooh, let's see, for Libra. It's interesting that my throat is doing that now because you literally have the throat chakra as your oracle card here, okay? So there might be some truth coming through for you, Libra. From you, for someone else. You might need to speak your truth. Let's pull the rest of the cards out and we'll speak about it. All right. All right. For Libra, please, Spirit. Thank you. Present. Ooh, I love that. All right. Current obstacles, blockages. That's a lot. Interesting, though. All right. Future, near future. What's hidden? Love. Let's get one more for love. I had to fall on the floor. Interesting. And advice. Virgo had it literally in the same position. And opportunity. Beautiful. You have a lot coming through. We have Death card on the bottom of the deck too. Like, this is about major change and transformation coming through, which I feel like like maybe you're ready for already, is for change and transformation, or whether you're anticipating it. So I'm closing my arms all of a sudden. That's blocking your is this your solar plexus? Yes. Yes, it is. So some of you, that could be like a little bit of blockages when it comes down to your solar plexus, which is your kind of drive and your willpower and your ability, your belief in your ability to achieve something. So some of you might be like feeling blocked in those areas, not feeling like you're able to do something, or there is something blocking that ability. And of course, we have the throat chakra here. So some of you might be a bit worried about speaking your truth, living your truth, doing your truth, whatever that means. Some of you might not be accepting something here, but it does feel like you guys are pushing past that anyway. So throat chakra, I will mention this through the reading. We have oh my god, we have the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, okay, which is a healer. So there definitely is some healing being done in your past energy. You have the 4 of Swords. You've been doing healing. Libra, you guys have been taking the time out when necessary to address certain wounds, to not let them affect you anymore, which is very good. The 4 of Swords is kind of moving away from that 3. So it's safe to say that maybe you've been through the worst of the emotions and now you're coming out the other side of it. On the bottom of the deck of your oracle, we do have attachment here. And this is also the number 5, which represents necessary changes. So a lot of you might be letting go of things that have kept you attached to something, whether you're getting rid of an attachment style, maybe for some of you, especially if there's codependency, or if there was codependency, or whether you were attached to something that may still, not be around anymore. Or for a lot of you, it does feel like you're in a time where you get to recreate your future. And there's like I'm feeling a stuck energy here when it comes down to past and future. Like you're almost stuck in the middle of that. The past is over. I'm sensing that. You're healing from that. You're moving forward. But there's also like stuck when it comes down to the future. Now, I don't know if this is because you don't really have a clear idea on what you want just yet, or whether it's because there is still some transformation going on within you, within this truth, speaking your truth, dealing with the truth, to then push forward and break through this other, like, I'm just sensing this energy. And I'm also seeing it a little bit like a seesaw for some reason they're showing me now. And it's like if you're giving more energy into the past thinking about it, it just feels more mental than anything else. Then that's the energy that we're inviting into our world, and that's all we're going to be doing. If you're pushing forward, and I feel like you need to lean more into your future a little bit more, that's what's going to bring that about. Okay, only because I will clarify, like, your blockage coming through is judgment, strength, and high priestess. So judgment is that release, is that moving forward, is that acceptance, is that letting go so that we can go to the next level. It is like my glow up card almost, because after that it's the world, which is the glow up card. So it's almost like you guys are on a precipice of huge change. All right, but there is a need to release something, to have the strength to let go of something for once and for all. And the high priestess is maybe something is to do with a situation where maybe you have not spoken your truth. Maybe that's what's coming through here, is to speak your truth. The high priestess is also maybe for some of you it's the opposite, like, because the high priestess knows the truth. She is the truth, but she only says it when it's necessary. She's actually known to be silent. But that might be what the blockage is. I'm going to clarify all of this. So let me start through the reading how it needs to be before I get ahead of myself. Let's clarify the Four of Swords in the past position for Libra. The Star, it's all about healing. Healing your inner child. Page of Cups being here. Healing a situation where your emotions were heavily involved, heavily invested. The Star, I always keep showing the Star card. I am going to get flagged on every one of these readings, aren't I? The Four of Swords and Star card are both about healing, but it feels like there's a very big wish fulfillment when it comes down to your healing. Maybe it's just something you just finally want to get rid of in your life, finally want to like push forward through, especially if there's been an abandonment wound, financial wound, or just feeling like a lack of support in your life because of this situation. All right, moving on. I need to like draw over these boobs because YouTube can't handle it. So we have the artist being in your current energy, okay, which is very beautiful. This is about being the artist of your future, your reality. You get to create it, Libra. So definitely in a time where your manifestations are going to be a lot closer than you realize. And if you have not manifested yet, then what are you doing? This is definitely a really good time to do that. Create a vision board. All right, the artist is not just about knowing what you want to manifest, but it's kind of the world you want to live in, the house that you want, or the kind of happiness that you feel. Like, try to embody it. Imagine yourself there. It's a really, really good tool for manifesting because it sets off those emotions as if you've already achieved it. So that's what helps your body to then go after it, and the universe to also go after it with you as well. So the artist is just reminding you that you hold the power, my lovely Librans. So whatever you want and desire, it is definitely yours. You have the Hierophant coming through. So whether it's commitment, whether it's marriage, whether it's a certain job, or I'm hearing certain room. I don't know. Room? We have keys here, so some of you, it could be a certain house. The Hierophant is also Taurus energy, by the way, which is second house energy. So I feel like that links here. That's about your possessions. That's about the things that you have. Okay, whether it's the salary that you have, whether it is the, physical things that you have, the money that you make, it's the lifestyle that you live. I feel like this is what's happening. The Hierophant is also about ascending to new levels. So for a lot of you, you are unlocking something. This actually feels a little bit like an ascension, timeline shift for some of you. You're in a really prime time to do that. It's your season. The spotlight is on you guys within this time. It is your season. So Librans, like, this is really about you creating a destiny and being disciplined enough to live at that. Believing you are already at that stage once you visualize it. So act as if, that kind of vibe. Could be again in your relationships if that's what you're manifesting too. So let's talk about the Judgment, the Strength, and the High Priestess, please. Why is this a blockage? Ace of Wands. So again, that's that new beginning. Five of Cups. Again, there's some attachment to disappointment, conflict, and rejection maybe for some of you. Again, this is a comfort zone, I have to say, because this person is like, no, that's not what I want it to look like. So I'm not accepting. I'm not open to it. All right. I'm just going to look at it. I will show you guys because some of you get a bit that peed off with me, actually, to be honest. Five of Cups again is an attachment to things that have gone wrong. So when when we're disappointed in something, we can replay that over and over in our head. This is very Piscean energy, very kind of stuck in imaginary like land, which is fine. We all do that. And it feels like you are kind of being called to let this go so that you can start something new, have a new beginning, have new ventures out there, new passions, new creativity. This is going to help you manifest. This is going to help you bring what it is you want to life. But that Five of Cups here is that disappointment that might be keeping you stuck. Because as you can see here, they're attached to these bodies. If they're still attached to their bodies in that life, they can't go on to the next. So they have to let it go. So it is about releasing judgment. It is about moving forward, and that can be the hardest thing to do because it takes strength. It takes strength to do that. So don't underestimate yourself, Libra. It's hard to do what you're trying to do. It does not mean it's impossible. You got this. Don't worry. All right. Why is this also a blockage? Can you clarify the High Priestess, please? We have the Ace of Pentacles. So again, we are being clarified by the aces when it comes down to this. It is about new stable beginnings. High Priestess and the Ace of Pentacles. Let's clarify this one more time. Ten of Wands is releasing something that's been very difficult, something that you've been holding on to for a while, or it's coming to the end of a very difficult and long, exhausting journey. But the Ace of Pentacles feels like a surprise reward that you may know already is happening based on your intuition here, Libra. That when you let something go, you are going to have a reward, whether it's a relationship, a past situation, again, whatever it is. When you let go of that, you are going to be rewarded, absolutely. With the Ace of Pentacles, financially, absolutely. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles coming through. This is really good. You will definitely be rewarded by the universe. This feels like a windfall of money coming through. Definitely a bright future for you when it comes down to that. But it's almost saying that something that you have to do now will, releasing of really heavy burdens on your back, injustice, whatever it is to you, Libra. So you can stand in your truth and not like. Can we clarify that? Fifth chakra, please, the throat chakra. I don't normally do this, but I want to. What is this truth? Ace of Cups. It's coming from an unconditionally loving place. It's peace. Maybe it's making peace with the situation, or making peace with your love and relationships, with yourself. In terms of your near future, we have Three of Cups. Oh, by the way, this keyword card is really coming through for the blockages, by the way, so it does fit. This is about perseverance for you guys within this week. That is something that might be blocking you, is that maybe you're feeling like you've been through enough, I don't want to go through another cycle. Then the next cycle will not be the same. Your next cycle is rewards, but we have to let go of the things that we've already learned from to get that, okay? So this says, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. And that makes sense given that I felt like crossing my arms in the beginning of your reading, because that is the lack of that. You have a lack of perseverance, or a lack of willpower, or understanding that you can do whatever you set your mind to. Again, Three of Swords, there is heartache and pain that might be stopping you from doing that. I think it's because you've had it tough here, Libra, is what they're saying here. You've been through pain, you've been through heartache. It's tiring. We just want to be stuck here. Who else was it that was going through? I don't know if it was another air sign, to be honest. Had a very similar message with that, like being so like, I've just been healing, I just want to stay here. But it feels like the universe is like, you can stay here in the blessings. Why would you stay in the middle? All right, in your near future, you have the Three of Cups. So there's celebration, there's community coming in for you. This is a really good card for friendships and celebration and gratitude. All right, so expect some celebration to come up in the near future. Ten of Pentacles coming through. Seven of Swords. This did come up reverse too. Some of you, this feels like maybe a family member or a friend in the near future. There is Seven of Swords coming through with this. Ten of Pentacles in reverse as well. This is like disloyalty. That's interesting. Knight of Wands, a Sagittarius energy. With the Five of Pentacles, just be careful with who you trust your finances with. Near future for Libra. Three of Cups for Libra. Three of Wands. Some of you, yeah, look at that. What the hell? For some of you, Libra, like I'm twisting my arms for this, but there feels like there is some like tower card. Someone seems to be coming in. Someone might be blaming you for this tower. All right, we have the Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the Tower. It feels like there is an energy of something's happened and someone's coming to blame you. This could be family with the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Three of Cups can represent like 3 women or 3 people involved in this. Especially with this, it feels like 2 people against you, or people are arguing with you. The Tower card is like separation, is something that's been revealed. These people are like rushing to their conclusion. I think that maybe you know this already though, because like you're kind of like anticipating that. You see that, Libra? Maybe you know something already. Maybe you got out of a situation before it could like impact you. Maybe it is a family dynamic here, and maybe you felt like something was gonna be exposed or be, you know, people are gonna fall out. And that's what you removed yourself from. Seven of Wands. Despite the odds, you will be successful, okay? Maybe you're having to defend yourself. Yeah, Queen of Swords. Boundaries here. Be a fire sign involved. Doesn't have to be, though. Aries. Strong Aries. Or a father figure, whatever this is. Well, let's move. Again, with the Three of Cups, it is focusing on, you know, oh, I'm putting them in the wrong. There we go. It's about focusing on just the small wins for now, because it does feel like a little bit of drama coming up, to be honest with you. All right. Anyway, what you can't see coming is that Seven of Wands coming through again, which is, you know, success despite the odds going against you at this moment. It could be that kind of tower moment that might be coming as a surprise to you, but I feel like you already anticipated that. Seven of Wands, please. I feel like maybe you're surprised and what you can't see coming is the fact that you are going to overcome all of this. Again, Four of Swords and then Nine of Pentacles. You're happy being in your own energy. You're happy healing. You're happy in saving and putting your money aside and, you know, doing like making choices that are really right for you. I think this is very good. I feel like this is helping you to see life in a very different way. I am picking up on maybe a gardening vibe for some of you here, Libra. Maybe you are spending more time in nature. Maybe you are speaking to animals or plants a lot more around this time, that you are connecting to yourself, which is nice. You are kind of going in like retreat. What you can't see coming, though, is that you're going to be able to handle something a lot more peacefully than you actually anticipated, which is very interesting. Again, that Four of Swords coming through again. Nine of Pentacles. Financial freedom, working towards it, all right? This is all something that you will deal with and will do with perseverance, of course. These things don't happen overnight, but with persistence, with perseverance, your key word, then you will do it. In terms of love and relationships around you, now this doesn't just have to be to do with your relationships, like romantic. My crown chakra is tingling. There is a little bit of player energy, or people who are a little bit unserious. With that Knight of Wands, you're showing up here with the Queen of Swords and a Page of Wands. You might have a lot of people wanting to talk to you with the Page of Wands, having a lot of options here, but it feels like maybe someone's sending mixed signals, or there are people around you who are sending mixed signals. You are showing up in your energy here, Libra, with the Queen of Swords, where you are not dealing with any like illusion or any options like that. Like you want truth, you want clarity, you're not really messing around at this time. Okay, you are going to push your standards forward when it comes down to your relationships, friendships, colleagues, whatever it is, okay? Let's clarify this for love and relationships, please, for Libra. Seven of Wands again. Doing a lot of fighting here, guys, like defending and pushing. This is good. You're doing your key word, perseverance. For Libra. Seven of Swords again here. Now this is showing up in your relationships again. So family, friends, the Empress in reverse, mother figure maybe. The Empress in reverse is not very mother figure, to be honest with you. It does kind of feel like, again, the people around you are very... The word insecure is coming in, but that's not what I was seeing. But it just popped up here. The Knight of Wands is very... I'm hearing out of touch with reality. Like somebody's like... That's what they're saying to me. Hold on. There we go. Like this, they're saying this. Someone's crazy. Like somebody like is out of touch. But I was gonna say, after all these like words coming through, like this is about someone's just, yeah, immature. Like the word I'm trying to think of is not any of these. Irresponsible. There we go. All that for what? Someone's just very irresponsible. Someone's just like constantly on the go. Someone's never really grounded. Like I'm just getting this very fleety energy. They're always moving. You know, never really any big commitments in their life. They're just doing as they please. Like, you know, that's just the vibes I'm getting here. But the Empress and the Seven of Swords in reverse, someone's really not living up to their name or their image here. With the Empress in reverse, someone's not very loving. Somebody's not very abundant. Someone's not very honest. Not very nurturing. Like, not how they portray. Let's see this. Ten of Wands reversed. Now, when a Ten of Wands is reversed, this is hard to let go of. And it feels like even when you try to let it go, it's almost not let go of. Like, this is a very big wound. All right, left for Libra. I'm sorry you guys have like one of these readings this week. I was hoping it was going to be positive like the last few were. Manipulator. Queen of Pentacles. There's Earth sign involved here. Taurus is coming through the Empress. Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini. Doesn't matter about signs here, does it? It just feels like somebody is a little bit like they have one image that they show. But it's not really that. And again, this is a hard situation to let go of because it feels like you actually can't let go of this, whether it is a family member. For love for Libra, you have the Eight of Wands and some of you, if you are single, because the Hermit is here, if you have been spending more time alone in introspection, the Eight of Wands is like things moving forward in your love life, and there is like a mutual energy coming through. But again, pay attention to who you're giving your time and energy to. Some people don't need it. Some people don't really want it either. They kind of maybe have somebody else. For some of you, I do have to point that out because this person already has like a ticket and is asking for more when it doesn't actually need it, and it's causing other people to lose out on opportunities. That's what that message means here. We have to give in balance. So make sure what you're giving to is actually deserving of your energy, because you do have a lot of options coming through. Maybe some communication. Things are moving in your love life, but just pay attention to what you're giving your time and energy to, because what you don't want to do is give it to the wrong person and you feel like you've wasted your time, you know. Of course, there's always a lesson, but it feels like there is like a mutual energy coming through between you and somebody. I'm just clarifying the Seven of Swords with the Knight of Swords. Pay attention to your dreams, guys. The Emperor coming through now. It could be you, it could be somebody else. Could be the situation, maybe, for some of you. Nine of Swords with the Seven of Swords is just like really like feeling like you're in a nightmare, basically. Like anxious, worried, stressed about the Seven of Swords energy, okay? The Death card coming through. This is a change that needs to happen here. It's to do with this past and maybe your attachment to that past energy, that past person, and how much is it really worth keeping around if this is the trouble it's giving you. But that's your decision to make here. But you can see right through something, so that just says it all, doesn't it? All right, in terms of your advice, we're the Six of Cups. So again, that is that nostalgia, that is that childhood energy. So let's see what this is about. It's about the past. Your advice being with this, let's see. As advice. Interesting. What they're wanting you to do is to kind of learn from it. The Sun card being here is representing truth, clarity, can represent children. So for some of you, your advice might be giving to your children. It might be giving to the future relationships based on what you've learned from your past. That's what it's feeling like here. For some of you, like say, for example, it's your childhood that's coming through as, you know, something you're nostalgic about, maybe not in a good way, because we do have the Ten of Swords here. It is about kind of looking at it differently. How can I see this differently? Sometimes it's not looking at your situation going, oh, it wasn't that bad. Of course not. We're not going to do that. We're going to look at it for how it is. But what we're going to do is go, actually, this has told me definitely how not to treat my children. And I'm going to learn from that situation. Or again, because this is very motherly energy, I have to say, Libra. Queen of Cups, she's got those little babies all around her, to be honest. So she's a very nurturing vibe. I mean, this is a card of children as well. So again, you're using your past to fuel your compassion with the Queen of Cups, to understand that you have a very deep, big heart because of the things that you went through in the past here, and you're able to learn the lessons from it moving forward. So that's your advice here, is to look at things in a more happy way. I know it's like, I hate saying that because of course I'm generally speaking, God, stuttering all the time. And of course your situation is different, so please don't hate me. Like, I can't speak specifically to everyone or watch my language all the time, so please take it how it is, because the Sun card coming through is about joy and optimism and being vulnerable and being yourself and being free. It's a card of freedom. So it's using your cards, using your past to be free from it, what it feels like, being free from your past. All right, so whether it's cutting yourself away, making that choice, that decision, yeah, and anticipating your due karma in the future. Three of Wands is a waiting card for your manifestations. Your opportunities this week as the Well, so understanding that, you know, the universe is limitless. There is an unlimited amount of possibilities that are out there that you get to choose from. So very similar to the Artist. These are the bonus cards of the deck. All right, and what it's about is being able to choose and create your destiny. So that's your opportunity this week. You get to decide. You get to write the script of your life, not the role of other people, but the role that you play. All right, so just keep that in mind here. We have the Lovers here. It's your choices. It's about your relationships, but your choices most definitely with the wheel, with the Well, sorry. And what you choose to walk away from and call the shots in. If things are not fulfilling for you, it's about understanding that there are still things out there that will be fulfilling, not to stay stuck in something that's just not serving you at all. All right, let's get you some tea leaf tarot for you, Libra. We have Forest, Muddled, Unclear Thinking. We have Desk, Pay attention to your work. We have Wishbone, a wish is granted this week. You have Mountain Road, you are on the road to success, amazing. You then have Candle, you will be shown the way. And Hat, you will be playing a different role in the near future, okay? Alrighty, my angels, I love you guys. I wish you all the best. That is your reading for the week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it resonated in some way. If it did, let me know. If it helped, then let me know as well. And yeah, I love you guys. Wish you all the best. Happy birthday again to those celebrating. And I hope to see you guys next time. All right.